Welcome to Jagan Nath University, Jaipur. This is an introductory video for the course Writing for Media, BAJMC 305, and I am your course coordinator, Dr. Urvashi Sharma. About the course, name of the course is Writing for Media, course credit 4, course category, it's a core course, semester 3, course coordinator, Dr. Urvashi Sharma. Course objectives: to understand the basics of media writing, to describe writing process for various media, to describe the process of translation, to utilize knowledge gained in writing accurately and creatively for mass media. COs of the course: to demonstrate effective writing skills, understand different types of media writing, demonstrate online media writing skills and etiquettes, analyze and translate from one language to another, effectively, accurately, and creatively write for mass media. LMS content. LMS has 4 quadrants as under. Quadrant 1, e-tutorial, which includes introductory video of the course content videos or audios for each unit of the syllabi. So your syllabi has 15 units. So from each unit of the syllabi, you have an e-tutorial which is in form of a content video or audio. Then quadrant 2, it contains self-instructional material, e-books, web resources, research papers, and journals along with other reference material. Quadrant 3 is the discussion forum wherein you can raise the doubts and clarify them on a near real-time basis. Different topics on emerging issues will be uploaded from time to time and the students will be able to participate in the discussions. Now, quadrant 4 deals with the assessment, which contains multiple choice questions, followed by short answer question with hints and a long answer question. All the above have been uploaded unit wise at the LMS. So, if we take a look at the LMS, quadrant 1 contains our e-content or e-tutorial wherein each unit has been discussed in form of a video or an audio. You can look at the unit, understand the concept from e-tutorial, then you can move to quadrant 2 where you can look in for self-instructional material, read the material, relate it with the video you have watched, understand it, understand the context and the content of the topic. Then you can also refer to different books and resource material which is there in quadrant 2. Then in quadrant 3, if you have any doubt once you have gone through quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 on the topic, you can post your query and your doubts will be clarified in real time basis. Then there will be different topics which are trending topics or latest topics on the course which will be there on the forum and wherein the students can participate in discussion. After covering the 3 quadrant, you move down to 4th quadrant, which is self-assessment, in which you will have multiple choice question, short answer questions with hint, and a long answer question which have to be attempted in form of an essay. So each unit has the question paper which is uploaded in quadrant 4. So once you have gone through quadrant 1, quadrant 2 and quadrant 3, you can refer to quadrant 4 of that unit and attempt the questions to see whether you have understood the concept or not. Learning process guidance. What is the relevance of the course? As the name suggests, the course name of the course is Writing for Media. So it is very essential that we as a mass communicator understand the basics of media writing. We begin with fundamentals of media writing, wherein we'll understand different types of media writing depending upon the purpose. So we'll understand descriptive writing, narrative writing, objective writing, and reflective writing. Then we'll understand the four pillars of media writing, which is accuracy, brevity, clarity, and discernment, popularly known as ABCD of media writing. Then we'll also understand how writing for a news is different from writing for non-news media, both print and electronic. Then we'll move down to art of putting the words together, wherein we'll understand the sentence, different types of sentence on the basis of the purpose and the basis of the content. Then we'll understand that how can we make our writing effective. What are the tools that we can employ in order to give emphasis to our written words. So we'll understand the role and importance of emphasis in media writing. What are the tools that we can apply in order to put emphasis on our written words? What is rhythm in writing? What are the different types of rhythm? And what each rhythm in writing communicates, or what each say types of rhythm in writing conveys to the readers. Then we'll also study about the variety of sentences, how by using different types of sentences in our write-up we can break the monotony, and also different types of opening or lead, how different types of openings set the tone of that particular write-up. So we'll be studying that. Then we'll understand what is a paragraph, what constitutes a paragraph, what are the different types of sentences that are used in paragraph, different elements of paragraph, and how these elements play a very important role in setting the theme of the paragraph. Plus it also will help us to identify when to break a paragraph. We are often confused as a writer, when should we break our paragraph and move to next paragraph. So this will help us in understanding it. Then we'll be also studying what is logical sequencing and what is the first draft, and how do we revise and edit the first draft in order to come up with a final product. Then understanding the writing process. Now writing process will include brainstorming and clustering exercise in order to come up with the topic. Then how do we organize our ideas? Now once we have organized the ideas, how do we go in for free writing? After free writing, how do we develop our first draft? Now we have developed our first draft, how do we edit it, revise it, include more elements to make our paragraph or write up more effective, right? And what is the audience analysis, why it is important that we as a writer analyze for those we are writing for, or our target readers or audiences. Then in writing mechanism, we'll study the importance of opening and how after the opening we develop our idea, and how do we conclude our argument, both in case of an argument and a narrative. What is the importance of opening, then the body, which is the development of the idea, and then the conclusion. We'll also study the format basic, which is Associate Press style sheet. Why is it important? What is the purpose of this style sheet? And why is this style sheet adopted by all media houses all around the globe? Then we'll look at the writing formats in form for journals, letters, essay writing, and reports. Why we need to look at the different formats of writing? Because it will help us to distinguish how do we write, what to include in each format, and how each format of writing is different from the other format. These days, online writing skills are essential requirements both for media writers and for the communicators. So we'll be understanding what is online writing, nuances of online writing, what are the social media etiquettes that we should follow, skill we should possess if we are say media writers, then online official correspondence, how do we draft an effective email, right? How do we draft an effective email, how we write a covering letter, all this will be included, followed by social media and what impact social media has had on the English language, how the new words are included in English language, how a word has a different meaning or perception on the social media or online media platforms. So all this will be discussed. We'll then move down to short message services, which is SMS. How do we draft an SMS? When to use emoticons? When not to use an emoticons? What is the purpose of writing a blog? How can we write an effective blog? What is social networking sites? What are the characteristics of different social networking sites? And how do we maintain our digital database? So all this will be discussed in the unit 12 of your syllabi. Then we move down to translation. Why translation is important? What are the different types of translation? What do we mean by source language and the text language? What is the process that is followed in translation? Why is translation important for the journalism and Indian media? Right? Then how do translation takes place? So these will be important aspects which will be covered in the entire curriculum or the entire syllabi for writing for media. Now let us move on to the pedagogical process. In this we'll be holding a live classes. This will be followed by the assignments. Live classes will help you to interact with the faculty member and get your doubts clear. You will have to undertake quizzes, frequently asked questions, and clarifications on general misconceptions will be done. So it will be, you'll have a supplementing live classes to your e-content which is available, resource material which is available in quadrant 2, followed by the discussion forum which gives you a platform to get your doubts clear in real time, and also quadrant 4 which helps you to assess your progress on understanding of that particular topic or a concept. Then you will have additional activities which is master classes by the experts and the industrial professionals, so that you get to understand how to implement your theory into practice. We'll be discussing a lot of case studies in order to understand how things have progressed and how, say if we talk about impact of social media on English language. So how different words are perceived differently on social media. We'll be discussing this. We'll be taking up many case studies to get clarity on the concept. Now there are also a set of reference books and textbooks which are available along with the reference books, which links of which are already provided in quadrant 2 of the LMS. You can go through them and understand them. So these are the list of textbooks and the reference books that you can say get hold on to, read them, follow them in order to get clarity of the concepts. So I hope to take you along a very creative journey of media writing. I hope by understanding the various nuances of media writing, different types of writing, we'll be able to develop ourselves into effective media writers in our course Writing for Media. Thank you.